are a man, pay attention. Here, women don't expect you to look at them. They force you to look at yourself, to ask yourself what you are missing, what you have forgotten. In Latvia, the sun doesn't set. It simply changes shape and walks among the people. They say Latvia is the blondest country in the world. Some say it as a curiosity, others as if they were aware that beauty is not always kind. And honestly, there is no middle ground. The women here seem to have borrowed the sunlight and forgotten to give it back. I walk through Riga and feel like time is watching me from another era. The wind slips through the streets as if it wants to say something, but knows you can't understand it. And there they are, walking, talking little, and causing an effect that most men can't even name. The world calls them cold, but only those who are afraid to look too closely. The landscape seems like a portrait of them. Golden fields, pale lakes, slowly moving forests, all with the calmness of a woman who learned to wait. No one here boasts about being blonde. It's the world that gets distracted by that and forgets everything else. There is no need for embellishments or exaggerated gestures. Beauty is a habit, and habit is a form of silent power. Forget history books and biology. The so-called Baltic race is not a scientific experiment. It is a silent pact between the land and its inhabitants. Isolation, calm, the repetition of gestures and traits over centuries, all this created a harmony that foreigners mistake for perfection. In a world where everything is mixed together, Latvia seems to be drawn with a single line of light. And yet, it is not boring, because here, uniformity is an art form, and the woman's gaze confirms it. Long before Christianity, Northerners already had their goddesses. Solne, the sun goddess, was blonde and luminous, and Latvian women embody her spirit. Silent strength, restrained kindness, faith in the invisible. At the solstice, they weave flower crowns and dance around the fire. They do not seek attention. They do not seek applause. They give thanks, and that is enough. Beauty here is not shouted about. It is exercised. Then came the Dark Ages. Invasions, foreign flags, languages that tried to erase their own. And they remained there. Every house was a temple, every kitchen a refuge. The men left, the empires departed, but they kept the flame alive. The empires departed, but the color of their hair did not change. And that is no small thing. Apparently, not even history can overshadow the obvious. As we travel through the country, we realize that the true history of Latvia is not found in its squares or museums. It is found in the women who walk through them. Beauty here is an everyday occurrence. There are no advertisements or mirrors to remind us of this, only the constancy of golden hair under the northern light. And every gesture, every movement seems to obey a silent logic, harmony and composure rather than effusion. Many foreigners come looking for blonde hair and clarity and leave remembering silence and patience. One realizes that after admiring them, what one really learned was to wait. They are independent, educated, and command their space without fanfare. In a world that confuses power with shouting and ostentatious gestures, Latvian women exercise authority with delicacy. You could say that this is the real lesson of the country. Strength does not need to be visible to be feared and respected. While other countries teach you to show off, here you learn to recognize what you cannot possess. And perhaps that is the real joke of Latvia. It gives you light, but it doesn't let you steal it. Female choral singing is another of those secrets that one discovers slowly. Thousands of voices in unison, soft but firm, fill squares and forests with perfect harmony. And as you listen, you realize that the whole country sings with a woman's voice. There is no show or spectacle. The music is ritual, memory, and discipline. You feel respect for what endures and what never changes. Dignity, calm, and light that never goes out. You imagine yourself trying to conduct a choir like this and realize that if you did, you would fail miserably. But it doesn't matter. The learning is contemplative, observing, listening, recognizing, and finally, learning to be silent in the face of something greater. The sun never sets. It simply changes shape and walks among the people. And when you meet a Latvian woman, you realize some lights are impossible to catch. And that is exactly what makes them unforgettable.